finally was ready to get my life back on track. I'd been a mom for a while and had gained a whole bunch of weight and just was really sick of everything. So I was like, I'm going to start going to the gym every single day. So I did 6 days a week and like busted my ass for an hour, 2 hours a day. And I lost 3 pounds in 3 months. And so I was like, what is going on? So my husband knew how like hard I was working and was like, okay, well, let's figure something else out. And then I just happened to be following Real Fit Housewife on Facebook, and she said that she was going to be doing an insanity challenge group. And I was like, oh, that's so weird, because we were totally planning on starting Insanity April 15th when we got back home from Texas. So I messaged her, and she was like, yeah, Shakeology, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, so what is Shakeology really going to do for me in this? Like, we already have the program. And she was like, well, you know, you lose a whole bunch of, you're sweating a whole bunch, and you're not eating like you should be, and this and that, whatever, while you're doing Insanity. So you probably are going to need this to help replenish your nutrients. And by this point, I was like, whatever, okay, I'll do it, because I just want to get the best results possible after spending all that time at the gym not getting any results. So I bought the Shakeology, and then I was running weight loss challenge groups with friends of mine in my little mom group, because we had just had babies. And so she actually Leslie saw a post of mine that said something like, you know, it's the last couple of days before we start again. I'm getting super red. Last couple of days before we start again, it's $20 entry fee, and, you know, blah, 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 blah. And so she was like, hey, you should totally be a coach. And I was like, well, what would that mean? She's like, you just do the exact same thing that you're already doing, except you would get paid for it. And I was like, okay. So I signed up and basically just got to work. Like, I had kind of already been looking for something to do at home, and I looked at a couple of other different ventures, but they were like $300 to get started or $100 to get started, and all I had to do to get started was pay $39.95. So I was like, let's give it a try. So my husband was like, cool, whatever. And he was like, if this is what you want to do, that's fine. So I saw an internship post of Leslie's that was like, you can make $250 a week to $1,000 a week. And I was like, Aaron, listen to this. And he was like, whatever, if you could just make $100 a month, that'd be fine. So I did. April, I made $100. And then I lost 12 pounds with Insanity the first month. And so I moved into month 2, and I made $250 that month, and then I lost 21 inches overall. Then I posted my Insanity results, and the next month I made $500, and then the next month I made over $1,000. And right now, a year later, I'm 2-star diamond qualifying. I have almost 100 people in my direct downline. And I have totally, like, changed our life. Like, we used to be living paycheck to paycheck. I mean, my husband has a very good job, but, you know, it's still expensive to live, and it's expensive to raise 2 children. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. We can just buy whatever we want to. I don't have to worry about opening up the refrigerator door and being like, okay, so we're going to have a half of a piece of sandwich and some peanut butter for lunch today, guys. So I don't have to do that, and that's really cool. So now I get to, oh yeah, vacations. I hadn't been on a vacation since we got married almost 7 years ago. So this last cruise was our vacation for the first time, and then we're going to go to Summit in Vegas for a couple days earlier so that we can have a little bit. So I just feel like everything has just gotten exponentially better, and I still have 30 pounds to lose, and I've been on a plateau for a while, but I know that I can do it, and I know that all of the people that I'm surrounded with now help with that and make it easier. Even if I'm not losing, it's still nice to see that other people are, and I know that I don't have to quit. I can keep going and do this, and I am.
How did you hit diamond in 90 days?
Oh, T25 came out. My first month, I had one person buy a challenge pack. And I remember at the end of the month, Leslie was like, hey, how's Success Club going? And I was like, well, I don't know, I have a couple of people, but blah, blah, blah. And she messaged me at like 11 o'clock that night. And she was like, so? And I was like, no. And I was like, but I will be at Success Club next month if it kills me. And she was like, well, it's not going to kill you. And so I was like, okay. So I like went to work. I started inviting more people. I started running another challenge group, like 2 in a month, 3 in a month, 4 in a month, whatever. And I had Success Club 7 in May and Success Club 12 in June. And then T25 came out and my insanity results came out at the same time. And so everybody was like, oh, okay, you're actually serious about this. So then I had Success Club 36 in July.
Team Cup.
So, yeah, Team Cup. And so at that point, like, I was just telling everybody what I was doing and told them that, you know, you can get a discount with the Shakeology. If you sign up as a coach, it's the exact same cost. You're already buying T25 challenge packs, so you might as well sign up. So I signed 8 coaches that month. And Natasha went Emerald in like 9 days in June, so I just needed one more Emerald, and so I got it at the end of, it was like July 24th, I think, that's when, which is funny because after they came back from Summit, I was like, I want to be Diamond by December 31st.
And I was like, you need a bigger goal.
And so, yeah, I like crushed that one, so I don't know, that's it. And I mean, not all of those coaches that signed up in July are still coaches, you know, but you just keep building and you keep going and it all works out. So,
Awesome.
Is that it?